What's up guys, in today's video we're talking about the Rollei 35.
Woke up in the morning with a headache. Working on my hours, gotta get paid. Bitches, I was sweet like lemonade. Swear I was playing with my toys like the other day. Girl is looking hot, she on display. Mix in the pan, wait, then I flip it, ayy. Asking hella questions, you a survey. You not really helping, just get out of my way.
I'm going to be going over my experience with the Rollei 35 TE and S. I will also be going over my thoughts on the design of it. I will briefly touch over the accuracy of the light meters. I will also go over why the year 2021 is the best year to get into the Rollei 35.
I've been feeling on my gas, I've been feeling down lame. I'm blue, man. All I gotta do is ask, girl, on my cable game. On demand. Mama drive 8 class, mama drive 8 class. Mama always fly to Mexico, but never first class. Wasn't really feeling it, so I skipped class. Wanna throw it back to years and just kick back. That I want on some click clack. Sorry to spoil your bitch, but I hit.
The Rollei 35 cameras are a perfect documentation camera system. The way that they designed this camera to be mechanically 100% independent of a battery to fire, to shoot, and to change all the operations on it make this camera so perfect to just carry on with you at all times. It's missing a rangefinder patch like most people would expect to have in a design like this, but it doesn't limit you once you get used to it.
I know sin's bad, I know I'm fat, at least my bitch back. Have you been on drugs? Have you been in love? I would say it's the same thing. I would say it's the same. Have you been on drugs? Have you been in love? I would say it's the same thing. I would say it's the same. Tired of being a broke boy, I should be a dope boy. Wait, I'm already dope boy. Action, you shouldn't hope, boy. Yes, sir, I got the plug like a Tesla. Latino heat like the wrestler. Keep the MacBook on my dresser. Cause I need a way like Vanessa. I'm cruising. Can't see me through my glass, can't see me through my pain. Windows tinted. I've been feeling on my gas, I've been feeling down lame.
So the Rollei 35 TE light meter did not work. I think there's something wrong with this exact model. I was able to force some batteries to get in there and then the meter would always stay on. So I ended up not going out in the field and testing the light meter in that way. From what I can gather in my kitchen and in the living room using this meter here, it was accurate when comparing it to my iPhone metering app. On the Rollei 35S, I did go out on the field. My first priority was the light meter on my phone, so I would see the scene and then I would start light metering with the app, and this was on par with it. I only found it a few times where it was a little off. Never 2 stops off. It was always just like 1 stop, which would mean a simple adjustment of going from F11 to F8 or 125 to 250th of a second.
Grandpa whip harder than all you dudes. Can't save a mom, she be sending me news. Nope, never hit her back, leaving home blue. Tower over everything, I got altitude. I'm so fly, bitch, I never land. Wanna make my money and be stacking bands. Mama hopped the border from the motherland. Got your bitch on my left and catch a hand. Yeah, couple hours crashing the back in a...
With this lens being able to collapse in and then you set it down, it's very pocketable. I never put these cameras in my front pocket. I just find it easier to always access it faster if I put it in my back pocket. But when I put it in my back pocket, I can just bring it out, bring the lens out, lock it in place, and then I'm ready to go. The best way to shoot the Rollei 35 is to set all your settings first and then raise it up to your eye and take the shot. Once you get used to it, I think it's a really great way to experience photography.
Got space in the back of the coupe. Got class like a motherfucking suit. Got your girl singing on repeat on a loop. You ain't got the vision, you cannot see. You've been heading off for no reason, just like Nazis. Off for non-violence, just like Gandhi. Caught control from the shadows, Illuminati. Don't feel that bad, I'm not sorry. Cute, so she showing off her body. She on my list, even though she...
So random info segment is I ended up getting one of those webcam camera covers. That's how I turn off the light meter. I added that and a little bit of bulk to the adhesive, and then I just slide that on and then off. Yep, and then that's on and then off for the light meter. Usually you use like the bag to cover up the whole camera, and that way the light meter is not wasting its battery. I think that's a really good hack for the Rollei 35S. Maybe reason number one that 2021 is a great time to get into the Rollei 35.
Don't feel that bad, I'm not sorry. Cute, so she showing off her body. She on my list, even though she acting naughty. Say you're not interested, bitch, don't remind me. Bitch, I got the earth, I'm the new commie. Girl sent the text, been a while since you saw me. Nothing but tricks, that's what these hoes taught me. Little from home, she out. Little Dorothy, brand new chest, but she didn't get no warranty. Couldn't really focus, so I got myself in bed of me. Opened up my third eye, seen the unforeseen. Boy, I'm about to head off like a guillotine. Don't push your luck, I ain't a slot machine. Finna get the fun in, spread them on the team. No, we can't hang out, please stop asking me, cuz I'm a lone wolf, I'm forever chillin' quarantine.
So reason number two, it's a perfect time to get into the Rollei 35 is zone focusing. You can set the camera to the 3 feet in the way that you know that's 3 feet. If you're anything like me, you know that your hand is about 3 feet. I measured it up and I like short 2 inches of 3 feet. You just set it to 3 feet. If you can almost touch it, if you're 2 inches or an inch away, set it to 3 feet. Fire, and then you're all set. Right now, COVID sheltering, when we go to grocery stores, when we get in line, everything is 6 feet out. So you can just set it to 6 feet, get an idea of what 6 feet looks like is either 2 arms lengths. From remembering how far everyone's been standing in line from you or staying away from you at stores, you can set it to 6 feet and then fire, and then you're all set. And then 10 feet, pretty easy to get used to it. You just double it. You double it from 3 to 6, and then you double it to 10. So double 6 or less than that. You kind of get used to it that way. Usually when you're trying to fire at something 10 feet, 20 feet, you're actually using these higher f-stops. So you get a lot more in focus. So a guesstimate is gonna do you just fine in those readings. And then obviously infinity as well. You're most likely gonna be at an f-stop of 8, 11, 16, and 22. So it's very unlikely that you're gonna get it that off your zone focusing. You're not gonna be zone focusing at 2.8 all the way to infinity or F4 all the way to infinity.
Got space in the back of the coupe. Got class like a motherfucking suit. Got your girl singing on repeat on a loop. It's off for non-violence just like Gandhi. Caught control from the shadows, Illuminati. Don't feel that bad.
And that's it, guys. Those are my thoughts and my experience with the Rollei TE and the Rollei S. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel for many more like this. Any questions, concerns, you already know what to do. Comment down below. As always, guys, happy shooting.